Will the Philippines ever legalize marijuana? Who knows? Let's talk about it. Hey, what is good? What is good? What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, you know who I be. Good Doc, Dr. Mike TV. Back again, once again. Instant classic in the making. First time to the channel, guys. Make sure you subscribe, notify, do all the good things to make yourself well versed in the Good Doc's content. Everything you should need to know about me shall be listed in the links in the description area below. Happy 420, ladies and gentlemen. That is the reason why I've opted to wear this forest green, pretty popped collar t-shirt for that ass today. And in light of the holiday, Bob Marley's birthday, big love, I wanted to raise the question one more time, guys. Will the Philippines ever opt to legalize marijuana in country? Now, as you guys know, the United States is now starting to become a little bit more relaxed, and as far as I know, 15 to 16 states in the United States have now legalized marijuana. Don't ask me what those 16 are. I know Colorado. I think New York is on and popping, Virginia, and a couple of other states. Here in the great state of North Kakalaki. Alright, but in light of all of the things that I've learned throughout my experiences in the Philippines, guys, the Philippines does have a culture within the country that is very into the Rastafarian, very much into the relaxed, live free, peace loving type of movement that is usually encompassing the use of medicinal marijuana. Okay, now I'm not gonna talk about it out loud, but my man's who was very into that particular scene, he would tell me that the strands that they have in the Philippines is not as good as you would find in other countries, but he says it does the trick. And this is my inside man, because Doc don't smoke. But with that being said, if they do legalize it, I'm not sure if the country is well aware of the amount of money they can make from the legalization of marijuana. I think the US is really picking up on the idea of how they could really tax that shit for real. And if the Philippines got on board with it, you know, taking into consideration the hit that it took in the last couple of years in reference to, you know, the pandemic and all of that stuff, and probably a lot of the money that they lost by legalizing it, in my personal opinion, I do believe that that could generate a new source of revenue for the economy outside of remittances, and definitely outside of tourism. I mean, everything's being shut down and we don't know when things are going to be open, so it does bring about the question if and when the Philippines would ever legalize marijuana. I believe that it'll be a good idea for them if they did. But then again, I understand the reasons why they would not, you know, whatever it is that they want to believe to be accurate. But at one particular time, I can remember distinctly, former President Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo, I believe she was receiving treatments that required, not necessarily required, but wherein she was using marijuana medicinally in country. And of course she had a reason, and she was permitted to do so. And I think with her speaking on the positive effects of her treatment in reference to, you know, utilizing the medicinal use of marijuana, and her close relationship with current President Rodrigo Duterte, I kind of felt like the Philippines will definitely push towards that particular trend. And if you guys know, just me saying out loud, normally you'll see the Philippines trend towards a lot of what the US is doing. So I kind of felt like with all of the states that are currently legalizing the use of marijuana, the Philippines might not be too far behind. But again, guys, I don't know. But the more you know, ladies and gentlemen, it is officially 420. Doc just wanted to stimulate and percolate a little bit on that topic right there. Hope you guys have a little bit to say, man. I want to know what you guys think. All of my Filipinos out there, how would you feel about the legalization of marijuana in country? Do you care? Do you not care? Are you indifferent? What does it mean for you? What do you think it means for the country? To all of my foreigners out there. Me and my boy was having a conversation. I don't even want to talk about it out loud, because we were talking about ways to, get into the industry, in the Philippines if they ever did legalize it. But, those talks really did die down a little bit since, there's never really been any update or any news that I'm aware of. But if you guys are aware of any news, man, please feel free to share it in the comment section below, guys. Do you believe the Philippines should legalize marijuana, the medicinal use of marijuana, require marijuana cards, things of that nature in order to help generate some income for the economy? Do you think it'll be beneficial to the economy? Do you think that, well, I'm just a smoker, I like to smoke, and hopefully maybe they'll produce some better strands of the particular product if they do legalize it? I mean, tell me where you guys' minds is on this. And again, happy 4-2-0. Alright, has been fun, has been real, but it's time for the good doc to go and get the get. And with that being said, good doc is officially out. At least nako paalam, which means I am going now. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Sincerely do. Mahal kita. Mabuhay. Peace.